So now that I've completed my petty cash record, I need to integrate this information with my normal books, with my ordinary accounts. I'm going to have to journalize them, and then I'm going to have to post things to the general ledger as well. So posting is pretty straightforward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to journalize them. I'm going to put what's the information that's on my petty cash record into my general journal. So here I go. I'm going to use the date here. Put this information like we ordinarily do. I'll put the date in there, and then I'm going to write my establishment. And so this is going to be, I'm going to increase my petty cash, and then I'm going to write cash here because my actual cash account is going down. And if I were going to balance, or if I were going to reconcile my regular account, I'd want to have a record of this and where this money went. It went to petty cash. So here's my establishment of $150. So I'll put that information there, and I'll write here fund, and I'm also going to write the check number. So again, for reconciliation purposes, if I want to go back and see what this is, I can see check 516, that's the one. There. Okay. So now I need to write for the rest of it, I'm not going to keep track of the individual dates. If I really want to know this stuff, when I bought postage, I can go back to my auxiliary cash record and figure that out. But for my general journal, I'm just going to write the end of the month, October 31. And I'm going to do all these transactions together. One nice thing about the petty cash record is that I've kind of got this set up pretty easily. I can just, I've already added up my postage expense, I've already added up my delivery expense, so I just need to put this stuff in the general journal. So postage expense, it's going to be a total of $24. There, I get that right. And I'm just taking this column here and plugging in this number here. And then the same with delivery expense. It's going to be $43. And then I've also got to do these sundry accounts over here as well. I've got a miscellaneous expense, $15. I've got office supplies, $34. And I've got cash short and over of $4. And this is an account that I'll use to keep track of how much cash I'm short or how much cash I'm long. Of course, I can add up all these values here. $120, and that's exactly the same amount as my replenishment check. Which this is going to, again, this is going to reduce cash, because here's another check. And I'll write my description here as well. Here's what happened. Check 518. And so that's all I need to do on the general journal. I just need to record the establishment, then I need to record all the expenses along with cash being reduced for the replenishment check that I put into that account. And from here on, I'm of course going to post these things to the appropriate accounts in the ledger, but at this time I've completed all I'm going to do for this tutorial. And so we're done with petty cash.